Let's now welcome on board Mr. Atul Lall, the Vice Chairman and Managing Director at Dixon Technologies. Yesterday, of course, we heard the Minister talk about the PLI scheme, the entire IT hardware and what they're doing to build up the indigenous production capabilities when it comes to the IT hardware services in India as well. And one of such players who are, bidding for the PLI scheme is also Dixon Technologies. So let's try and understand what exactly the potential is. Mr. Lall, hi, thanks so much for making time and speaking with ET now. And that's exactly the first question. We know already that you're looking at that PLI scheme as well and this entire, import ban, etc. that the government has put. But talk to us about the numbers in terms of the potential. What do you see it to be? Because I understand you do have tie-ups with Lenovo as well. One of the laptop companies, Acer, etc. also had tie-ups with you. Are those conversations now increasing? Are you getting more client inquiries?
So thanks very much. Undoubtedly, it's a very large opportunity for us. Please appreciate almost $8 billion worth of IT products are imported into India. So that's the size of opportunity. And this particular domain, we're already there. So we have filed our application under the domestic hybrid category for IT PLI 2. We have committed to the government revenues over a period of 6 years of almost 48,000 crores. We have committed an investment of 250 crores. As per the guidelines under IT PLI 2, we are committed to deepen the manufacturing and increase the local value addition over the period of 6 years. We already have a large relationship with Acer. We have recently been awarded a large contract for notebooks by another very large global brand. So we are setting up a new factory. This factory should be ready in next 6 to 8 months. We plan to take 23-24 as the base year, and the commercial production should be starting in 24-25. So this is indeed a very large opportunity for Dixon, and we're going to pursue it very, very aggressively.
Follow up there, Mr. Lall, because what we are hearing from sources is also that there's a bit of a backlash as well as far as this entire import ban is concerned. Do you see any chances that this might be revoked or anything that you are hearing on the ground?
Well, I don't think so. And in Dixon's case, we are pursuing a strategy irrespective of IT goods being shifted to the licensing category. We feel that as an EMS company and with a large scale and a very large operating leverage, we would be able to manufacture the IT products at the same cost at which it is done globally. So we add significant value to our partners. We don't think this licensing thing is going to have any impact on local manufacturing and deepening of manufacturing.
Mr. Lall, I want to understand, over the 6 years which you're talking about, what is the potential? You have the technology, you have know-how, you have partnerships. Going forward, as all these elements come together, how much potential revenue can it add to your existing business? If you could give some ballpark in percentage terms or absolute terms.
So as I shared in my opening remarks, we have committed in our IT PLI 2 application that we will be doing manufacturing of the value of almost 48,000 crores over the next 6 years. So that's the kind of potential we're talking about. Initially, it's going to be slow, but it's going to ramp up very fast.
1,000 crores spread over 6 years' time. And
right.
what would be the kind of margins on this top line?
You see, as an EMS company, the margins are minuscule. We are in a range of around 3 to 4%. And in this particular category also, the margins are going to be of a similar range.
Okay, point taken. So that's about the IT hardware business. But what are the other verticals doing, like, mobile and the other manufacturing, durable manufacturing, etc.? And also, I wanted to get a sense from you, the other space which is picking up a lot is power metering, smart metering, and the allied equipments as well. Would Dixon be looking at getting into any of that?
So responding to the first part of your question, undoubtedly the order book is extremely healthy. And the festive period is around the corner. And we have acquired some large customers, particularly in the category of mobiles and also in some other categories. So we are looking at an aggressive growth over next 2 quarters and next couple of years. Smart metering specifically, we have not looked at. But Dixon is launching an EMS vertical in which we're going to be looking at the other industries beyond consumer electronics, lighting, mobiles, whatever is there with us at present, but we're looking at it beyond that. So we are looking at EMS uh, uh, as a vertical in Dixon.
Right. Mr. Lal, I also want to understand that we have entered the festive season here in India, and this is the next 6 months. Typically, we see durables, laptops, mobile phone, television, big TVs actually now, pick up usually because a lot of sales and general festive mood. Here in Maharashtra, it has started with Ganesh Chaturthi and Raksha Bandhan already happening, Ganesh Chaturthi around the corner, Onam, all the way till Holi. Are you witnessing early orders? Are you prepared for it? What is the industry looking for right now this festive season over the next 6 months in a sales bump up?
So we all look up to the festive period. For us, it's a major boom period. We understand the sales at both Raksha Bandhan and Onam has been extremely encouraging. We are a B2B company, so our order books are very healthy. So we are looking at a good couple of quarters.
Good couple of quarters, but just thinking a bit long term. And Mr. Lal, I was just reading through a couple of brokerages, and what they pencil in for the next 3 to 4 years is a revenue growth of almost 35%. Do you think that's realistic? Could you sustain that run rate, almost 35% growth?
So we are confident that our growth rate is going to be aggressive. I don't want to pinpoint a number. And our growth rate is going to be much ahead of what industry growth rate is going to be. So we are confident on that front.
Okay, so you're confident about that. And just lastly, I think this time around in FY24, people were expecting a lot in terms of turnaround of the mobile segment because of the couple of customer addition that you talked about. Could you tell me what could be the revenue accretion on account of that in this year just on the mobile segment?
So we have acquired a couple of large customers, and also in our existing customer base, one sees the order book to be very healthy. So I don't want to pinpoint the numbers in mobile, but it's going to be for Dixon the largest trigger of growth in the current fiscal.
Okay, Mr. Lal, on that note, we'll let you go. Appreciate you making time and speaking with ET now. But time now to go.